Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi Zazrak, hi Breezy, hi Aaron, hi Shub, hi Nate. Hi Adrian. This is gonna be a headphones on stream, innit? Well, I think you should have headphones on in general because if I were watching me, I would not feel safe if other people could hear, you know, Tsunami. The theoretic Tsunami that I am watching that is not me, but still exists simultaneously. You know, Tsunami watching Tsunami. Stand up for our local Tsunamis. Hey, Bayami. Why can't I watch you without headphones? I personally would not want to watch me without headphones. Doesn't mean anything though. Doki doki. Hey Meta. Now I hook this up to the speaker, point it towards the window so it can blast across the street at the neighbors. Do you maybe just... I'm not saying this is evidence that you don't like me as a streamer, but do you maybe just hate your neighbors? Real question. Hi Kub, hi Ranga. Can it be about... I think you should maybe be a little nicer to your neighbors. Sniff! Hi Teamy. My allergies aren't that bad right now. Headphone in, feel free to whisper weird things into my ear. Well, now that sounds creepy and I don't want to do it. Now that would make me feel creepy and I don't want to. Fragrant? I smell normal-ish. I think I probably smell fine. I'm a little bit sweaty on account of, for whatever reason, I feel like the AC isn't working. I can hear it working, none of it is going into my room. And I refuse to leave my door open. Speaker out the neighbor. Just look through the blinds with a weird expression. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop subjecting people to me. Anyway, here was the last time I played this game. That was over a month ago. Hi, okay, hi. I remember playing this. Now put up a sign, Sazerac. Is this like a political game now? Vote Tsunami. I will not help you with anything and also give myself $1 bajillion. Vote for Tsunami. Oh, also, I'm going to delete planes. You know, we're gonna shoot down any plane that flies over the US and we are going to cease the use of planes in our beautiful country as well. No more planes. I don't like planes. You fly a plane over the US, you're getting shot down. Your death will be a valuable sacrifice in the name of freedom and liberty. I'm renting out a billboard on the highway and just putting an image of Tsunami on it. No explanation, nobody's gonna be able to find me. Fly a plane into the World Trade Center? Well, we won't be able to do that anymore! In the name of freedom. Liberty. Liberty and freedom and everything good. I came a little closer, is that fine? Freedom and liberty and the beauty of the world and, Doki Doki Literature Club. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, we were seducing Yuri, weren't we?
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Chirumi? This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Natsuki, are you alive? I like Natsuki, personally. She's my favorite, personally.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
You really think that, Yuri? Hi, Puddingin. Also, hi, Shirbud. I don't think I said hi. Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Ah, you're a loser, aren't you, Yuri? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread my hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to understand what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself, Yuri? You're beautiful just the way you are, you baby girl. Baby girl.
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Tsutomi?
I don't know, does the anime chinchilla girl on the internet have any embarrassing hobbies? I don't know. That's right. Hi, ain't it hired? Thank you. The sub baby is here. I don't want to be Big Papa Timmy. I don't want to be Big Papa Timmy. Anyway, well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you.
Tsutomi? That's exaggerating a little bit. A little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Natsuki. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. Eh? What do you mean like that? We're basically, I feel like I'm talking to myself if I don't have a different voice. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Eh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean, I mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Oh, wait. Did I miss one? No. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Man, Shinami's a scumbag. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
It's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing! Performing?
Monica?
Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did.
Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? No. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I've run a tide.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry.
But
I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun!
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
There's too many voices in one scene. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri.
This club seriously is going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way!
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next?
Of course.
Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. I feel a little inadequate now. I wonder how voice actors and actresses feel whenever a character is described as having a nice voice or something like that. I wonder if they ever feel nervous. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up hesitantly. Keeping her head down, she quickly walks over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reciting the poem. Reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? I wonder why. It's not like some incredibly cute girl has joined the club room and started giving her attention, and she's not dying under that. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way.
I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we all applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Shinami liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Eh? I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
Then, next time I'm going to make you... The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Tsunami. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Tsunami lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Bye, Adrian. Bye. Doing pretty good at switching voices. I had to work on everything else. I don't think my vocal range is a problem, but I struggle a lot with emoting. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, when it's just my friends. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Hello, Monica. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, and I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. I have to leave. Please take care of Sayori and Natsuki for me. Also, Monica. They're all going to die in a fire. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this, I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep! Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it.
Must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Tsunami, you don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sad face. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So... let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I know I should go for Yuri, but that said, I feel very bad breaking Sayori's little heart here. I would walk home with Yuri, Sayori. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. It's Shinamate would walk home with another Chubo when Timmy doesn't stream. I don't mind if I'm not your first pick or not your favorite or anything like that. Because ultimately I feel like pretty much any VTuber is nearly interchangeable. It's not like unique VTubers don't exist, but you know, there's substitutes for anything. And different people have different preferences. Simple as. Anyway. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. I dance again. It was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. I want to pour myself some Pepsi from my 2-liter I have right here for pouring me some Pepsi. Hey Chim Jamboree, did you get any more Monicas or children in chat yet? There was someone who was like held up or something for being a potential harasser, and I ignored them because they had a sketchy username. Sorry, Mr. Sketchy username, if you're still watching here and like just discovering that I ignored you. One of those usernames with a weird amount of numbers and underscores. Pills, take the meds. Take the meds. How do I get a potential harasser badge? I imagine it's something like getting banned from a lot of chats. Anyway. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Who knows? Entropy, meager, disown, massacre, uncontrollable, shit. Horror, judgment, disarray, vivacious, universe, graveyard, vertigo, effulgent, agonizing, breathe, contamination, unending, romance? Well, that's cute. No, it's not quite right. Aura. You have a Redux 31415 in chat today. Una and an 862. That seems pretty sketchy. Well, it's not the first guy. It was one of those usernames that aren't quite readable. Can you flag us as harassers so we get ostracized from other Twitch streamers? Advanced yonder. Hi, Rita. I was reading off someone else's message. Doki doki is an English word, right? Yes. It comes from the sound it makes when you beat someone, like with a hammer. When you beat someone with hammers. Doki. Doki. Like that. Telling all your VTuber friends your viewers are weirdos so they chase them away. I think I'd be more worried with them thinking I'm a weirdo. It's not like you guys and me exist in a vacuum. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Are you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Look at her smile. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. I wish that America had school festivals or something. Or really any kind of school event that wasn't related to sports. And exclusively sports. To be fair though, I didn't attend that much school myself, so maybe they did and I just didn't notice. Anyway, sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? They could never get the students to do the preparations? I would always end up helping with the decorations for school dances and stuff, even though I never participated, because, you know, end of the year school dances, at that point kids weren't required to go to school, but my dad still made me. And I'd be the only kid there. Or, you know, like post-promotion or whatever. Do they call it a graduation if you don't graduate from the school? I think it's a promotion otherwise. But anyway. You know, that last day of school when you're moving into the next grade and they have a ceremony and then everyone leaves and you don't because nobody picks you up. You know. Open day? My school had an open day once where students went on stage doing comedy skits acting as the teachers. I took an improv comedy class once. It was in my school. For a year. I got into this specialty performance arts program because my mom made me. I got kicked out because of my grades, but I saw a lot of things I wouldn't have otherwise. See me sitting in the pickup lane be like, guess I live at school now. Nah, they did run buses because, you know, there were students that couldn't leave early. It's the last formal day of school where nobody at all shows up, and then there's the graduation, promotion, whatever, when you move into a new school. And that's where all the students of that grade get picked up by their parents and taken out for cake or something. but I didn't get cake. When I got promoted from elementary school, they had a party afterwards that I really wanted to go to, and they had cupcakes for all the students and stuff like that, but my mom actually did pick me up early and made me go because she had business to do. And she promised me a cupcake replacement, and I didn't get it. Deep-seated trauma here. I didn't get a cupcake when I left elementary school. Anyway. You of all people?
Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
Eh?
Team, you had a hard life. Truly the worst timeline dessert-related tragic war. Nobody gave me a cupcake. In middle school, when I moved through grades, I don't remember which grade I moved through to get it. I was friends with this mentally disabled girl. And we would, hang out together, kind of, and I didn't really understand half of what she said, but I didn't have too many other friends. And I got a certificate for being a good friend from the special ed teacher. And now you're a VTuber too? Am I? She was always apart from the classes, so honestly, I didn't know she was special ed for a while. I don't know why I thought this, but I thought it was she was an elementary schooler because she was so small. And I thought it was some kind of, program or something. So do you think she got the same certificate? I don't think I've ever been in formal special ed. I've always been in the stupid people classes because of my grades. But I think the main purpose of special ed is more to just separate disruptive disabilities. Anyway,
that's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me.
Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright, Sayori? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Alright. say so. I'm worriedly glad, said Sayori before turning backward towards everyone else. The conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Tsunami! No, wait. Tsunami, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh? You think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Tsunami. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it for now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? See, she seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Tsunami. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. No way. Sayori is always like that. Oh, my nose. Seem very high functioning, if not anxiety ridden around normies? I don't know. I don't remember very much. About school. I never really maintained friendships for long. Super snotomy. I have itchy nose. And it's bugging me. It's annoying. Nose picking on stream. Oh, whatever. I'm not doing that. I'm scratching on it. I'm not sticking my finger in my nostrils. It's not that. No! Gross! Whatever. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Tsunami. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Wait. Give me a moment, I'm gonna do something real quick. Hello? Hi Haruka, hi Forest. Bye. Hello. Blah. Brother. Did you frack the earth for its precious minerals? No. How was your quest? It didn't work. To deal with allergies, I tried rinsing my face. And I sneezed anyway. Didn't work. Anyway, it's Yuri time. Lesbian. We can help remove snot. I'll be honest, I don't want you to be near my face. I think that is too much to trust you with. Don't pick my nose. Anyway. Well. I think I'm gonna end stream early. I'm off my game. There's no bigger reason. I'm just off my game. Sorry. Bye my Silence, bye my Soundtrack, bye my Simply, bye my Nate, bye my Aaron, bye my Breezy, bye my Deja, bye my Dance Gun, bye my Haruka, bye my Barmy.